A tidy house, clarity and organization. A tidy house, clarity and organization, a thorough inventory, an auspicious symbol. If your emotional world feels messy and unruly, and you can't seem to get clear, it's time to see how your environment is affecting you. Although your inner world has a huge impact on what shows up in your outer world, the reverse is also true. You can be influenced by the people who populate your daily life and the energy of the objects you surround yourself with. Basically, everything in your surroundings. Now is the time for an inventory and full clearing of your environment. Ask for clarity from your relationships and do not make assumptions at this time. Clear and unambiguous communication is key. You may choose to let go of some people from your life when this shows up. This is a good thing. Otherwise, you might stay in these relationships too long out of a sense of obligation and social courtesy, when in truth, there is nothing holding you together. Be impeccable with your word, say what you mean, and be willing to make whatever changes are necessary to clean up your side of the street. If you know you are doing the right thing, it doesn't matter who has an opinion. That said, right now, once you are sure your proverbial house is a tidy one, there is a release of energy to begin new things, to enjoy life, and to know with certainty you are on the right path. In a practical sense, it is good to tidy your house or your room on a regular basis. If you want it to remain clean and at the same time to always have a fresh energy where you sense a certain relaxation, you don't feel heavy, it would be nice, for example, if you keep your room tidy at least once a week. There's a certain feeling of lightness when you constantly clean your room regularly. When you regularly do it, there are also some chores you can do when you wake up in the morning to maintain that light energy within your room. Another way of keeping light energy within your house is by cleansing it with other different means of cleanse. There are different means of cleansing it. You can use a bell or a Tibetan singing bowl. You can even use incense, other means of doing it, or you can just simply change the energy by keeping the place clean. Sometimes rearranging certain things around the house can also help. When it comes to relationship also, it is good also to constantly reflect on the relationship that we have in our life. There might be some relationships that you will need to let go, especially if these relationships are becoming a burden to you and is affecting already the way you live your life. If we are to maintain being a positive presence to the world around us, we need also to be among positive people. If you are among an environment or within an environment that is negative, then it will affect also the way you will be interacting with the rest of the world. So it is also very important for us to evaluate often the relationships that we have. As we grow and as you journey deeper, as you undergo more transformation in your life, if you listen constantly to your inner self, your inner child, you will be guided and you will be able to decide whether you need to continue with certain relationships or you need to let them go. Because sometimes letting go of heavy relationships allows us to grow even more and be more productive for the rest of the world. Letting them go does not necessarily mean abandoning people. It is more of entrusting them to the hands of the divine, the source of everything, allowing them to undergo their own journey under the guidance of the divine. We are like ships that travel. Sometimes we travel with certain ships for a certain period of time, and sometimes we part. There are some ships that we travel for the whole of our lifetime, some only for a moment. The important thing is that we constantly grow, we constantly reflect, and we constantly try to see and reflect on the things that we need to let go. At this moment that you encounter this card, you are invited to reflect and try to see what are the things that no longer help you in this journey. Maybe this is the time to slowly let them go. Well, until next time, have a great day.